Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Rudi Cromwell and welcome to my vlog, Re-Emerging Spirits, where we're just going to have a group and following of like-minded people traveling through this thing called life together. I'm so happy that you're here and you're joining me. I wanted to do this first little post on here to kind of introduce myself. My name is Rudi. I'm 48 years old, single mom of two teen young men boys. My sons are 20 and 17. They keep me very, very busy and very proud of them. I've been playing with the idea of writing a blog for many years. And back in 2018, I took the plunge, I set up my WordPress and started writing the blog, and kind of had a few blog posts out there and was making my list of content that I wanted to do. And then of course, the pandemic happened, and it kind of fell to the wayside because I was busy dealing with all the other shifts in life. Work schedule drastically changed. All of a sudden, my teenage boys were at home, homeschooling online, and we all had to just shift. So I kind of got away from writing the blog, but now as we're kind of a couple years into this, and you just got to pull up those pants and say, you know what, we just need to get back to living life. So I wanted to revamp the blog and get back into it. So I am starting to write again, but I thought, we are in such a virtual visual time now that it made more sense to also do the blog on YouTube, so that, you could still engage with my content, but you could see me too. You could see the face behind the content and the articles and stuff. As I mentioned in my brief little welcome video, I'm going to be sharing all sorts of stuff. Part of it will be following me and tracking my journey, because, my life's pretty interesting. So you want to stick around and find out what I mean by interesting. And of course, we're going to discuss some topics and get some expert opinions and all that stuff too. So it's not just coming to listen to me blab. So I hope not. Self-proclaimed coffee addict, so don't worry, there'll be a lot of that going on during these as well. And we're just gonna hang out together, get to know each other a little better, and get through this thing called life. So this first one is just called I Am Who I Am. There is a similar blog post in the written blog. If you just want to go to reemergingspirit.com, you can read the blog and follow it there, or you can just subscribe here on YouTube and follow me here. But this is just kind of introducing me and letting you know some of the many different hats I wear. I may elaborate a little more in this video than I did in the original blog. But I tend to sometimes be a bit of a procrastinator, but then when I get talking, I like go on all these tangents. I'm very squirrel sometimes, so for those squirrel people out there, you're my people. You're my tribe. Come and join me. But I do want to share with you just some of the hats I wear, so you know. As I mentioned at the beginning, I am a single mom. I've raised my boys, who are now 20 and 17, pretty much exclusively all by myself for most of their lives. There's all kinds of reasons for that. When we get into some of the relationship topics throughout this blog, we'll dive into that a little more, and you can kind of understand where that comes from. But I run and own all my own businesses. I'm one of those people, I have multiple income streams. My main 9 to 5, Monday to Friday job is I run and own my own handywoman company. So I go into clients' homes, I tile backsplashes for them, maybe lay flooring in a bedroom, refinish kitchens. I paint a lot of kitchens. I've been doing a lot of that during the pandemic. Everybody seems to want to refresh their kitchen since they're stuck at home looking at it all the time. So that's been keeping me super busy throughout the last couple of years. And I enjoy doing that. I'm very hands-on, DIY. I love to work with my hands. So being a handy woman was a great fit for me. And it allowed me to leave the whole retail world back over a decade ago. Because as a teenager and a college student, I was one of those people that always worked at Tim Hortons or waitressing, worked at a grocery store for like 12 years. Those were all the things I did in the early years of my life, but I really wasn't into that drive every day of working in that whole customer service retail type industry, because it's a very thankless job. Those people work hard. So for all my retail workers out there, I feel ya. And you don't get appreciated enough for the crap you put up with in a day. Just let me tell you that. So that led me to branch out and open my own company and work for myself, which I love, and it's fabulous. And been doing that for like about a decade now. And then on top of that, I'm one of these entrepreneurs who has the side gigs. I do sell Pampered Chef, which I absolutely love. I've been doing that for about a decade as well. It allows me to cook all sorts of cool, fancy food from my home and then take lots of awesome food pictures and share them out there with the world. And then people are like, oh, how'd you make that? And then I show them or I tell them and they buy the products and it's fabulous. Now, I know those network marketing and MLMs kind of get a bad rap. They're not bad. They're not pyramid schemes. Just let me straighten that out from day one. I've been doing Pampered Chef for basically a decade, and all I do is sell the products. I've never striven to create a team under me. If people wanted to join my team, I would welcome them with open arms because I love and believe in the products. But I'm not out there necessarily actively trying to get people to join my team. So you can all relax. I'm not going to do that. But many people do grow a team and make 6-7 figures doing this. I'm quite happy to, be where I'm at with it, as it's a side job to my day job. I also sell 31, for those of you that love our 31 bags and totes and stuff. They're amazing. And I also sell chalk couture, which is, again, that's right up that craft DIY avenue that I love. And it's like screen transfers to do all sorts of home decor projects. But you can use the transfers on like picture frames, on canvases, but you can also put it on pillowcases, coffee mugs, t-shirts, you name it. You can, create all your own stuff. And for those there are just some people out there that aren't crafty. They're more than happy to just go to a flea market and buy the thing already made. So I make a lot of extra pillowcases or extra t-shirts, and then I just sell the product. So it works out both ways, and I love it. But just to give you a little more of a rounded vision of who I am as a person, I'm also someone who plays co-ed softball and ladies softball every summer, because up here in Canada, we have a lot of winter. But when we're not having winter, I love to play softball. So for all those sports fans out there, I do play softball. And then in our home, between me and my boys, our favorite sports are the Blue Jays, baseball, and the Raptors, basketball. So we have our winter sport and our summer sport. I am also the bass drummer for the Ben Gorm Highlanders. It's a Scottish Highland band here in my hometown. And I've been with them almost 10 years as well. I had a really big shift in my life about 10 years ago that kind of led me to all these new things, the working for myself, the joining a pipe band, all that stuff. It was a very transformational kind of pivoting point in my life. And again, later on in a future blog, we'll discuss that more. But I really love being a drummer in a Highland pipe band. So for all you pipe bag music lovers out there, it's something I really enjoy, and I have a really fun time doing that. And another thing I do love to point out is that I am Christian. Again, similar to my network marketing businesses, I'm not here to cram my faith down your throat, so don't panic or worry about that either. But I'm not going to hide the fact that I am either. So it may come up in a conversation or two along the way when I'm talking about my faith or, things I'm doing with my local church. So be prepared for that, because I'm not going to hide it, but I definitely won't be cramming my point of view and my faith down anybody's throats, because I don't believe in that. But it is something that is very much a part of me, and I'm very proud of that. And maybe if you're struggling with something and you just want an extra prayer warrior praying for you, send me a message. I have no problem praying for people if that's what you need in this moment in time, because I can be there and do that for you. And the most important hat that I love to wear is just being a single mom. I love the fact that I think I've raised two pretty awesome boys. And the fact that due to my Pampered Chef experience, both my boys cook right from scratch, both my 20-year-old and my 17-year-old. They both love to just dabble in the kitchen and saute and steam up stuff, and I love that. And, it's just been a great journey, a tough, hard journey sometimes raising them by myself. But I think we made it, and we did a lot of things right. So anyway, that is who I am in a nutshell. And I hope you'll subscribe and continue to follow me, and just stick around. So much more to come, so much more to share with you. Thank you.